Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In today's video I will show you guys the best animals for you to hunt down to get materials for your trader business in Reddit Online. For this guide you will need a trader but also the naturalist role. Now if you don't have these roles, then let me show you how to get started with them. The trader license costs 15 gold bars, while the animal field guide that you get from Harriet costs 25 gold bars. Now, to start a trader role, you will need to head to a post office. These will be the yellow letter icons on the map. Head in and talk to a postmaster who will give you a letter from Cripps. Now head into your inventory from there and tab over to letters where you will find the letter from Cripps. Now for the naturalist, you will need to open the map and you will find a location in Strawberry called the Strawberry Welcome Center. It will instruct you to meet Harriet Davenport to learn about becoming a naturalist, so we simply need to head over to the Strawberry Town. Now, when you know how to start these roles, let's jump into the right way to use them to get an unlimited amount of materials for your trader business. Okay, so first off you want to go to Harriet. You can find her in 3 different locations around the map. Now we want to interact with Harriet and start one of the legendary animal sighting missions, but you will need to be level 5 or higher with the naturalist role to unlock it. So if you are below level 5 with the naturalist, you need to rank up before you can continue on to the next step in this guide, and the best way to do so is by collecting samples for Harriet. Sample any animal that you can see and bring it back to her. Don't bother about the animal field guide. It doesn't have any benefits whatsoever unless you want to be a completionist. But for material purposes only, it's not worth it. But keep this in mind, killing too many animals will make Harriet upset with you. But don't worry, if that happens it would only be like a 5 to 10 minute cooldown, which is not more than for you to go to your shack, buy moonshine and get back to her again. Now, which animals should you go for? Well, I recommend that you go after larger animals and predators. Examples are the legendary elk, the legendary cougar, the legendary bison, and the legendary wolf, since they will give you over 40 materials each, some even more, which are plenty of materials for your trader business. You also want to keep in mind that the missions will reset every once in a while. Now, how do these legendary animal missions work? Well, they pretty much work like legendary bounties. You go to a certain location looking for clues until you find the target, in this case the animal. But the missions vary a bit in their context, so the animals may not be at the same spot every time you do the same mission. You should also look out for poachers roaming around the area, but they should be easy enough to get rid of, but sometimes you will also need to follow the poachers to the animal area. Now, legendary animals don't have a 3-star system, so you can't get a poor, good or perfect pelt. You can only get a pelt or a damaged pelt, and if you do damage the pelt, the missions will be over. But the only thing that has damaged the pelt from my own experience is explosives such as explosive rounds and dynamite. So now we may wonder, which gun should I use to take down these legendary animals? Well, I recommend that you use the elephant rifle for close range. It costs $580 or 24 gold bars, but don't worry, it will be worth the investment. Now, for medium to long range, I recommend the bolt action rifle. It costs $216 or 9 gold bars, and it will also be worth the investment. And you will also make the money back pretty quickly, by doing other activities such as the collector, moonshiner and trader of course. Also, a tip is to be on your horse when going after the animals, since some, like the cougar, can easily escape. Also, be aware that they don't like you shooting at them, of course, so prepare yourself with some healthcare or moonshine. Also, you can use rocks and buildings to advantage against predators, since they can't climb objects even if it is a cougar. And the best way to kill them is to let them charge at you, and use the elephant rifle when they are within range while keeping your health under control with potions. Now, when you got the pelt, it is time to transport it back to your camp, and the best way to do this is by using the hunting wagon if you have one. You unlock it at rank 10 with the trader and it costs $875 plus 2 tokens, but it might be cheaper if it is on sale. So look out for discounts that you unlock through the Outlaw Pass number 3, which is the one active right now, and use it to your advantage, unless you don't already own it of course. I highly recommend the hunting wagon since it will save you from a lot of hassle. The biggest advantage of the hunting wagon is that you can save animals in the wagon, so if you switch sessions or lag out, the animals will still be there. You can also store up to 5 large animal pelts or carcasses, so if you want to get 100 materials to fully fill up a trader business, feel free to do so. It's all up to you. No matter what, it is very well worth the investment. Okay, so here you can see me donating close to 60 materials to Crips, only from the legendary bison pelt, by doing a mission that only took about 5 minutes to complete. Guys, stop wasting your time in free roam trying to find 3-star animals. The legendary animals are so much better for materials and so time effective too. Also, don't forget to get supplies for your trader business as well. You don't want to mix them up with the materials since they're not the same thing and independent of one another. You also want to steal supplies, not buy them, as you maybe did in GTA, since you will get materials as well from the missions and they only take about 5 minutes to complete. That's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this guide. It did take me a while to put this together, so feel free to like and comment if you want to support my channel. It will be very helpful. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care everyone.